Welcome to the List Building Club, and this is the last video of Module 2, where we've been talking about how to set up the dashboards and a walkthrough of all the dashboards and everything you need to find out for the setup of your 6 websites that we're going to be using in this program. So this is the last one, and here we are logged in to the List Building Club. And over on the left-hand side, you'll see some buttons, which we're going to look at in a moment. Just scrolling down the main body, this is a comparison of the membership levels, the different things you get as a free, pro, silver, gold, platinum, VIP member. So as a free member, you get 50,000 credits when you sign up. As a VIP member, you get 250,000 credits. So that's huge, huge difference. And down the bottom, here's the cost of each. So free membership is free, and then it goes from 17 to 27 to 37 to 67 to $97 for each of the different levels. And also you can get a welcome promo code. If you type in welcome into the promo code, redeem promo code area, you'll get a free ad pack. And in the Facebook group, they also give out a weekly code. And on the WOW app, which I'll talk about later, you get daily 10,000 credits. And that soon adds up. I've been part of the WOW app group for about 3 or 4 months. And I've got thousands and thousands and thousands of free credits. So you absolutely want to join the WOW app and the Facebook group. And I'll show you how to do those in a little bit later. Down here, there's information about adding the autoresponder. We'll talk about that later. And all the information that you need to know about how to set everything up. So I recommend that you take the time to go through each of those. And then we come over and it says start here. So if you click on start here, it brings you to this page. Okay, so they really want you to spend the time getting to understand and know what each membership level is about. We've already set up your profile. We haven't added the autoresponder yet. I'm going to come back to that in a later video. If you ever want to upgrade your account, you can do that. And here you can edit all your profile links that we put in the other day. And this is the area where you can set up all your advertising. This is the advertising that the members of the List Building Club are going to see when you add them in and promote them. This is really worth looking at, list building tips. It's a little section about how to grow your list. And Kurt, who runs this website, has done a phenomenal job of setting it all up. Then you can get a chance to see the top solo ad sites, 100 list building techniques, autoresponder tips, and recommended autoresponders and tutorials. So take your time to go through these, because there's masses and masses of information that you will get before you start clicking. So tomorrow, or in the next module, module 3, is going to be about clicking for ad credits. So I really recommend you take the time to go through all of these sections and the training tutorials and everything before you start module number 3. Treat this seriously and get the training you need. Don't believe that you could just swing it and learn along the way. You can to some degree, but you're never going to do as well as the people who've sat down and taken the time to read all the info. If someone else has taken the time to read it and you haven't, they're going to be ahead of you. So who's going to get the best results? The person who sat down and went through all the training, or the person who couldn't be bothered? And that says a lot about you if you can't be bothered. And I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad, but it says a lot about you if you can't be bothered. And I probably wouldn't want to be part of your team if you couldn't be bothered. So do yourself a favor, because if and when you start growing your team, some of your team members are going to come to you and say, how do I do blah, blah, blah? And you're going to go, I have no idea. And you're going to look like a bit of a dick. So take the time to get to know and be familiar with every part of the sites. Scrolling down a bit further, we've got surf sites for credits and view ads for credits. This is one of the ways you can get credits. We'll take a look at those in module 3. Get viral ad code. We'll take a look at that as well. Purchase your advertising. So if you really want to jumpstart and go and buy some advertising, this is where you do it. I recommend that route. It speeds everything up enormously. I mean, you'll just get instant credits by paying for it. And I recommend you do that. This is where you redeem promo codes. We'll be talking about promo code in module 3. This is your affiliate tools, all your links and your banners and your emails and everything you need to promote the list building club to your list. This is where you get your commission statements and how to manage your commissions. This is where you can get your gifts. There's 2 different types of boxes of gifts here, so you might as well go and get those. And the downline builder. Now, the downline builder in all of these sites is massively important. Your new members that join you will come along and click on the downline builder. And if you haven't added your links, they won't be part of your team in those other systems. So I'm not going to show that next, although it's massively important. And I want you to do it very, very quickly. We'll come back to it because you've been awesome so far. You've done 2 modules. You've gone through 6 different training modules in those 2 modules. And you're probably raring to get going and earning some credits. So in the next module, we're actually going to take the time to start getting you some credits and earning. And we will come back to the downline builder very, very quickly. And then lastly, you've got your frequently asked questions and how to contact support. And you can log out here. And if you have any issues, contact your sponsor first. If your sponsor can't or won't help you, contact support. And Kurt is very responsive. And especially if you're part of the WOW group, the WOW app, if you're part of that, and if you're part of my team and you're not part of the WOW group, let me know and I will show you how to be part of it because it's massively important. And as I say, you get 10,000 credits per day just for being part of the group and it's free. And you can also get direct contact to Kurt and he can help you with a lot of support issues. So it's really good to be part of WOW group. So if you're not part of it, contact me and I will show you how to do it. It's super easy. That's pretty much it for the List Building Club. It's a very powerful group. In fact, all 6 sites that I've shown you have been chosen for a reason. And some of them are more responsive than others, but all of them have outstanding support, which is something that you want at all times. I hate it when you join websites where you send someone an email and they reply, like a month later. All of the 6 websites that we're going to be using within this program have got outstanding support. They are very responsive. They're very helpful. They want you to be successful because your success is their success. The more you do, the more they can get as well. So they're very happy to help. And all the sites that I've shown you are very responsive. And you should, if you do this properly, be able to get some great results. So in the next module, module 3, we're going to move into getting credits. I'm going to show you how to start getting credits on each of the sites for free. And we're going to create a daily method of operation, a DMO. And I suggest you do that every single day. Wake up and do, this is what I do. I wake up at like 6 a.m. in the morning, take my dog for a walk, have a cup of coffee, and then I start work on the 6 sites. And it takes me about an hour to an hour and a half. So about 8:30 in the morning, I'm finished. And that's it. It's done for the day. And it may or may not take you an hour and a half. It may be quicker for you. You might do it differently to me. I'm kind of very on to this. I give it a lot of time. But you can choose whatever time you want in the day to do this. But what I would suggest is that you do it at the same time every day. So, if you get home from work, take a shower, do your chores, have your dinner, and then sit down for an hour and do this at 9 p.m. or whatever. But I do it every single morning without fail, 7 days a week. Even if I'm traveling, even if I'm going somewhere else, I make sure that I have the time to just log in. So I take my laptop goes with me everywhere, and I have access to internet everywhere. If I can't get internet, I don't go, because this is really important to me. So final point on this module. If you do this part-time, which you may have to initially because you've got a job or other distractions in your life, if you do this part-time, you get part-time results. As you start to get results and get more excited and things start rolling for you, and you can give it more time, if you can give it full-time effort, you'll get full-time results. But don't feel bad either way. If you do have a job and you're working 10 hours a day and you can only do this for 1 hour a day, then just do that. It's better to do that than not at all, but be consistent. What I would suggest is you do it every day rather than once a week for 10 hours. You know, don't take Sunday off and go and sit there all day just doing this. You actually won't get the results that you should be getting. You need to be doing it every single day. So be consistent, give it a little time every single day, and you will slowly start to see some results. But before you do that, before we go to module 3, make sure that you have set up every single part of what we've done so far. Just quickly go over all the profiles, make sure you set them up correctly, make sure you put all your links in where they need to be, any testimonials that you need to put in, do that, and get it complete so that you can start module 3 fresh, and we can start making some credits, and then you can start advertising, and then you can start getting results. With that, I want to thank you for getting to this part of the training program. Many people won't get here and will never hear what I'm saying right now. So if you're listening to this, number one, you're awesome. Give yourself a clap and a pat on the back. And let's get ready for some success, because the success starts in the next part. This is the same with any business. You know, let's say buy a McDonald's franchise. It takes you months to get to sign in the contract, and probably $1 million as well. So huge investment, both in time and money. And then on day one, you start opening and you start selling a few burgers. You're not going to be a millionaire on the end of the first week. Okay. And if anyone says, how's that burger shop that you're doing start? I go, I just opened it last week. Give me a chance. And this is the same thing. People are going to, once they know that you're doing something like this, some people are going to laugh at you and then say, what results have you got? And you've been doing it a month, and what results have you got? And you'll say, I've got very few results. And most people give up at that point. But those people who don't give up are the ones who change the world. The Elon Musks of this world, the Tim Bennetts of this world, and the you of this world change the world. Okay, so I'll see you in module 3. Have a great day, and thank you for being part of this training program so far. I look forward to sharing success with you.